to the first episode of the Delusional Millennials, starring me, the ultimate delusional millennial. How do you recognize a millennial to begin with? Apparently, it's by this denim jacket. I've been seeing this meme float around, and I am quite sure it's from one of you Gen Zers. And it says the way to recognize a millennial is by their denim jacket because they put it on with everything. And first of all, the denim jacket does go with everything. And if it's a little chilly, you put a hoodie under it and you put the denim jacket over it. Y'all are disrespectful. Very disrespectful. You know, when I was coming up, you had to respect the OGs. You don't challenge them, you don't clown them. You respect the way they do the things they do. And you learn what you can from them. You soak up the wisdom. But these Gen Zers, they don't respect us at all. They calling us auntie. Soon as you hit 26, you're auntie. I mean, you know what? I'm going to leave that topic for another day, but it will be addressed. So if you are here, I hope you are a fellow delusional millennial, or you are in support of one, or you are trying to understand one. Gen Zers, please approach, okay, and follow so you can get to know us a little better, okay? Now, what makes us the delusional millennials is the fact that we're conditioned and raised to live in a world that no longer exists. Yeah. Let us take a moment of silence. Okay, and we're back. Listen, growing up in the 90s, coming home before the street lights come on. Sidebar, I was Haitian, so I was not allowed to be out. Street lights on or off, it doesn't matter. I was home because l'école, like I l'église, school, home, and church were the only places we were allowed to be. However, though, for the majority of the millennials, you was outside till the street lights came on. There was no cell phones. There was no communication. You just knew where to be and when to be there. That is it. We no longer live in that world. And for the poster child of a millennial that did all of the right things that was supposed to ensure our success and happiness, I'm vastly disappointed. And it has brought me to a place in life of nothing but question, and no answers in sight. So hopefully we can navigate it and figure it out together because, shoot, hell if I know, I don't. A little bit about me. As far as doing all of the right things that society and our parents conditioned us to believe would lead us to guaranteed success, right? Went to school, okay? I went to Clara Barton, so I majored in nursing assistant and graduated with that. Graduated with honors, went to college, got an associate's in criminal justice, and I transferred to FIU, and I got my bachelor's degree in international relations and political science. Then I met my then husband during that time. We got together, we're together for a few years, got married, had our baby, very much planned. Oh, life just peachy, right? Just beautiful. Oh my God. Fast forward, I'm divorced, and after spending 10 years at a company building my career, no longer there. That's a story for another day. And I decided to move back home to get my bearings together and figure out what I want to do, what's my next step, and where exactly am I in life? Because even that is a question mark. The day is the question mark. Everything is a question mark. Currently, the federal workers are not being paid. There is a government shutdown. Apparently, Tylenol is causing pregnant women to give birth to autistic children. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We've lived through 9/11, a recession. First of all, we're in another recession, but it's not being said yet. That's just my take on it. Um, yeah, yeah, everything is a question mark. There is no normal. We'll probably never get back to normal. And we just have to kind of figure it out. And why do I say I'm delusional? Because you know what? I think we need delusion to be able to survive. Meaning every day I'm like, this is going to be the day I figure things out. This is going to be the day that I get a 6-figure offer. This is going to be the day I meet my future husband. No, no, it has not happened yet. However, please join me on my delusional journey as I figure it out. Now I'm back home in Brooklyn, and thankfully I was able to come back home. I know it's not a possibility for many people that need to restructure their lives, but my mom had more than enough room for me to come home and be able to just take a breather and figure out my life. My son is 8 years old. He's thriving. He's living his best life. He's very happy. And we are here. So join me on my journey and let's be delusional together and let's figure it out together. So you will see some episodes of A Day in the Life. And I will take you along with me on my journey. So it's not just going to be us chatting and sitting like this and talking. You will actively get to see my day of delusions because definitely the solution is delusion. Okay? Now, please feel free to share, follow, and DM me any topics that you're currently going through as a potential uh, delusional millennial that you would like for me to discuss or cover. There is going to be so many things to talk about. So stay tuned, be patient, and let's have fun with it. Yeah? All right. Stay tuned for the next adventure.